a team of chartered accountants who found it feasible to bring practical accounts training nearer to you on your mobile device in your locality with support over the internet. Now, the aim of this course is to upgrade accounting qualifications either during the course of acquiring one or after the end of any academic accounting qualification. We simply add on the practical component that enables trainees to present accounts professionally. Now, we provide guided and individual transaction recording schedules. And then we've got a series of cumulative recording involving 80 transactions or documents, plus year-end adjustments. Now, the recording is either individually for individual documents or it is a collective impact that is illustrated and presented on various periodic and year-end reports. This is not only mobile and computerized accounting, but practical and technical knowledge is acquired in the process. We have a separate app for sole trader accounting and a separate app for limited accounts accounting. Now, it is an offline opportunity to practice accounts anywhere. We should not be worried of the need of an internet connection. Data is saved on the mobile device and the internet is only required for registration purposes. We provide video and on-screen guides. We provide documents for practice. We provide checklists to guide the long list of tasks to be performed. And we provide the software that speeds up the whole process. And at the end of it all, practical skills are acquired in a much shorter period. Now, practice is done by identifying, interpreting, and recording information from source documents. Then there is the stage of verifying, reconciling, presenting, and explaining up to 95 reports. Now, 15 of them are periodic and the 80 are year-end reports. Now, this is designed to exploit the many benefits of mobile devices running on both Android and iOS or iTunes. This course is a cross between the theory, practical, and computerized accounting, bridging the gap between academic and practical accounting, and in the process imparting practical skills in the shortest time possible. The theory in this program is integrated in question marks found on all recording forms and reports, of course, plus the videos. Let's have a quick look at these question marks we are referring to. Let's go back to the app itself, that one. Now here, let's see, let's drag it here. This is supposed to be a report, it's a VAT return, and there is a guide here, okay? It provides information about this report. Click OK, it closes, and then if we get to any of the recording forms, find a form for recording incomes and receipts here, income received, there is a guide at the top there as well. So you simply scroll down to get the data available. And of course, in addition to that, we have lots of starting guides to get you started. Click any of these, get inside to see the guidance information available. So that one takes us somehow to the area of theory, in that if something wasn't very clear during the course, the academic course, then we can recap on that and ensure that the fact is driven home. Now, the practical component is based on accounting firm procedures, which are integrated in all facilities provided, all revolving around accounting firm procedures plus the practice documents. Now, of course, in the demo, we do via illustration has got over 80 documents. And then in addition to that, we provide a set of about 300 documents which are integrated in the app. Let's have a look at this. Now let's see practice documents. So you go to okay, without downloading, it really comes onto your screen. But then to see it better, you got to click the download button and the display is much better. Now let's see if we can expand this briefly. You can expand and be able to see, but ultimately they should be downloaded onto the device. Now, the computerized part is about automating various processes and reports. Let's get to the device. For example, let's look at reconciliation. We'll look at creditors reconciliation. Let's come to these periodic tasks and reports. And that reconciliation, let's scroll up. Creditors reconciliation, we click P8 there. This is the creditors reconciliation for month 1. Now, instead of spending time doing it, it has been done. All we need is to understand what is contained here. What does it mean, whatever is here? And of course, it's got customized recording forms, which indicate the debit and credit entries. They have got pre-selected accounts and they have automated figures. Let's have a look at this. These customized recording forms. For example, you look at payments. We've got a special form for recording net wages, a special form for recording VAT paid, a special form for recording wages without deductions. Now, let's look at an extensive recording form like this one. Now, if we select the VAT rate at 20%, there we are. Okay, now you type in the amount only once. For example, it requires the net amount, say, of 200. Now, the rest of the figures are auto-generated. A narration, you type it only once, like credit, it's displayed below and will be posted on the respective accounts. The document number 7475 is typed in only once, and here the only accounts you may need to select is the particular creditor's account. You click that button and the list of creditors come. If you need to modify the creditor's account, you click that button there to modify. And then let's see here, we need to select the overhead account. Which kind of overhead should this amount be debited? Is it bank charges? What account is it? Now, out of that 5-entry recording form, remember we selected only 2. You type only a single figure and everything else is automated. You type the narration only at the top and it appears on all the rows below. Now, we talked about automated error checking and exposure. We did display reconciliations. Let's have a quick look at these reconciliations. You look at let's look at data's reconciliation, for example. Let's go to the periodic tasks reports checklist, and the data's reconciliation should be somewhere below here. Data's reconciliation, that is P10, report P10. Now, this is a reconciliation for month 1. So you find that it has been done for us. And all we need to do is to understand it's about saving time. And of course, it's got a simple correction and editing procedure. Let's go to the miscellaneous menu. We click miscellaneous and then transactions edit here. This one, you scroll to the right and you click that edit button. It brings up the original recording form. This is what took place on the original recording form. So you're able to change any of that information. If you want to change the account name, you're able to change that. You can change the narration, you can change the date, you can change anything. And of course, after that, there is an update button at the bottom here. You click the update button and you are done. Now, We've talked about practice documents being integrated and verification figures provided. Now we did mention that together with these practice documents, we've got verification figures. In fact, let's see if we can download this very quickly. If our internet speed is good, that is very good. Now, if we expand this on the right, these are verification figures. We provide the 300 documents, but then say that as you do the recording, there are figures to guide you because you're doing it on your own. Much as we are available online to support you, you're doing it by yourself. Maybe it's in the middle of the night, there's nobody there. So if you finish recording documents for month 1, the sales account should have a balance of 6780.21. If it's different, then there is an error somewhere. Let's go back to our application there and to the miscellaneous. Now we talk about, those are practice documents. We talk about automated reports. There is 15 periodic reports. Let's have a look at those. 15 periodic reports. They should be listed somewhere on the right. Periodic reports, period reports. These are the 15 periodic reports. Okay, you just click that button and you end up onto the report. Let's have a look at the cash and bank summary. There we are, and the report is presented. Now, in addition to the 15, we've got year-end reports. Let's look at the listing of these year-end reports via the checklist. So there is 80 reports listed here. You simply click a button and you end up at that report. So this is the balance sheet. This is the balance sheet, comprehensive balance sheet, which compares current year figures with previous year figures, and then it shows the change in amounts, and then it shows the percentage change from the base year, which is the previous year, to the most recent year. So we have got over 80 reports in there. Now the checklists, let's have a look at the tasks checklist. Let's have a look at the tasks checklist. Now that's in the miscellaneous module, miscellaneous periodic tasks checklist. We have got